Hi everyone, this is Tanya here with Memory Lane Keepsakes, and welcome back to my channel. I want to thank you guys so much for taking our time to join me today. If you are new to my channel, thank you for coming over. I hope you choose to stick around by subscribing to my channel by the end of this video. And also, if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back and for your loyal support. Today I am here to share my first project share of round 2 for Lifescraft. I have been asked by Lifescraft to review some of their products, and I'm here to share one of the products from what I was able to choose from their website. So I'm also going to take you through a tutorial today, so I hope you guys are ready. So I want to go ahead and bring something to your attention that I learned when I played around with this die, a way that may help you if you choose to get this die. In addition to that, any products that I'll ever share when it comes to any company reviews, which is Lifescraft at this moment, will be in the description box. So make sure you definitely check out the description box, so that way you can click on the link to see the products that I use if you are interested in purchasing them for your own. And I also want to thank Lifescraft as well for giving me the opportunity to be able to create for them. They were so sweet. They wanted to go ahead and give you guys some help if you shop with them. So they have issued me a coupon code. So all you have to do is use the coupon code MEMORY at checkout. And when you use the word MEMORY, you will save 20% off of your purchase off of their website. So make sure you take advantage of that offer. So yes, I am here today to share one of the products that I was able to get from their website that I chose. This is the item right here. This item is called Cute Bear Die, and this cute bear die comes with the whole piece of the bear as well as a lot of other little pieces with it. And this is a cute die. I really like this die for a lot of different reasons, because bears are so much fun to create with, for one, and then two, I like the size of this die here. So the main piece of this die is this piece right here. As you can see that we have this beautiful bear, and it cuts out as a whole, of course, and then you have some areas where you have to fill in the bear, as in the paws right here, the face of the bear, the nose, the eyes, and inside of the ears. So those are some extra little pieces that came with this die set right here. And another detailed piece that I want to share with you that I noticed when I was playing with this bear is this item here. So this particular bear right here, when you cut this bear out, you're going to see it's going to go ahead and cut out like this. Now all the detail that's in this bear will not cut out with it. You will have to do that separate, but you can see how I've already cut this bear out. Now there's a little piece left down here. I did remove it on one of my bears. It's best to keep this little piece right here in to be able to hold the paw area in. You can see that those areas cut out completely. So if you do want those pieces, I have come up with a way for you to be able to keep those pieces inside of your bear as a whole to make it very easy for your project. And so I've already cut out some other ones so I can show you what I mean. I'm also going to show a little quick demo on how you can keep your bear in one piece. So you can see I did 2 different color tones right here for this teddy bear. This bear is very easy to cut out, and it's kind of like a puzzle. So if you like puzzles, you'll love this die. So when you cut out the whole bear, you have to cut out the bow separate, the face of the bear, as well as the nose, the eyes, as well as the inside of the ears, and of course the paws that are going to fall out. Okay, now those other little extra pieces that came out with the bear, I went ahead and placed them in my packet here, so that way I can keep those if I need to use them. So you are going to have some extra pieces if you cut out as many bears as I did. And so with this bear, what I did was I cut out some other ones, and here are some of the finished bears that I created, so the way you can see them as a whole. So this is one of them right here. You can see how beautiful this one right here is. I absolutely love this. I did this one in black and white, and the eyes, I didn't have to cut them out again. I could have, but they are already black, so I went ahead and just left it as is. But you see the imitation, or not imitation, but the area where the eyes will definitely go. And so that's what that would look like. And then We also have this bear right here in the two different brown colors. And then we have this one. And then we also have this one right here, which I did in black and white as well. So I pretty much mimic and stay with the same color scheme here, just playing with the black and white, and I would do, you know, one color and then just use the different other pieces for the other one there. So what I want to share with you, to be able to keep the paws in the bottom here, I have taken this and I have placed a white strip to the back of this bear. And what I did was I glued this on the back, and I have added the paws so that way they will stay in place, since they cut out like this here, leaving you with no paws. And you can see the difference there of what it should look like. And this is definitely helpful. So let's go ahead and demo that now. So I want to show you guys a closer look so that way you guys can see this for yourself on what I'm about to do and how I'm going to do this. So what I have here is just a little white strip that was extra from a piece of paper that I had. What I'm going to do, and I have my bear already pretty much put together, it's just missing his paws. And so here are the paw pieces right here. You want to make sure you definitely have it positioned properly, and I'm turning them around to make sure that everything's going to fit. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and add some glue to the center and keep this in place. So I'm going to place my glue in the middle right here. So when I do that, I'm going to raise this up about this point, and this should be a good little anchor or area right here to create a base to be able to hold those paws there. So let's go ahead and do that now. So you can use whatever glue you have in your stash. So I'm going to go ahead and just add the glue to the center of this little strip that I have already pre-cut. And this way, this will give me some type of base to be able to lay those paws on. So I'm gonna move this out of the way here for now. And when you lay this down, make sure that it is covering where you can't see the paws of the bear, but it's still going to give you enough area to where it's going to leave a little white area showing for you to be able to place your paws. So it's going to look like this starting off. Now it may happen where you have a little bit showing back here, but you can go back and you can trim that off back there if you need to. So that way that little white piece right there is not showing by past the paw. I can go ahead and do that now to clean that up. Grab some scissors here. And so you can also keep these bears and have these already pre-cut out like I did for embellishments, but I'm also going to show a finished project that I've made with these as well. But I just want to show you this tip because I know for some you like to have your bear all in one piece like I do. So this would definitely be helpful. So it's going to look something like this. I've already trimmed out that little excess of that white strip there. So now I'm going to go ahead and add glue to the paws area right here for the base to be able to hold it in place. So I'm just going to do it on both ends. Alright, so now we have this piece right here, and you want to pay attention to how your cutouts for your berries. This is one of the pieces here. This is going to go on my left side of the bear, which is for the paw, and I'm going to go ahead and just set this right on in place as in if it was a puzzle piece. And I'm going to move this a little bit closer, and you can see how that little piece I was telling you about that's on the bear, how it should kind of stay in place there. And it may not be perfect, but at least your bear will all be in one piece, which makes it definitely easier. And I'm going to do the same thing for this piece here. And this one right here is for the right side of the bear. And you just want to go ahead and you want to press this in place here. Bring part of this bear all right here. And voila, there you go. Just like the other bears, this one is now in one piece, and you have all your bears together here, so that way you can see. Really nice. And it has that back strip piece that I was telling you about there. So that's that. So now on for my project that I created for Lifescraft using this bear. This is called the Cute Bear Die. So I had so much fun creating with this teddy bear. I decided to create a card for my project. So my project that I made today, I used a lot of different elements, which I can definitely share and show that with you guys, so you guys can kind of have an idea of how much work it took to make this card. But I'm going to go ahead now and show you my finished piece, and then we'll go from there. This is the card creation that I made using the bear, and I absolutely love the way this card turned out. I love to create scenes, and this scene right here is a nursery scene, and you can see how I have completed this card by using the cute teddy bear. And the cute bear right here is from Lifescraft, which is simply adorable. I have raised this bear up to give it some dimension. As you can see it lifted up right here off the card. Now I also use this beautiful paper right here, which I'll get more into that in just a moment. I did not have a die for this dresser back here in the background. What I did for that was I just used my nesting dies that I have for different shapes, and I used what I had in my stash, and I created my dresser. So I don't have a dresser stamp or a die, so I used what I had and made it work. And that's one thing, the possibilities are definitely endless when you think outside the box. So what I did is I took a rectangle die, cut that, and I used one of my scallop dies that was a smaller rectangle, and then I cut this at the bottom, creating this beautiful dresser here for the nursery card. And then I also cut out some more strips for my drawers here. I also stamped these areas right here to give a wood grain, and if I bring it closer you can see it a whole lot better there. And then what I did was I also wanted something to pop out of one of those drawers in the nursery, so I used a thread of lace coming out of the drawer, as if it could be a blanket, a baby bib, anything you want it to be. So just to kind of give it a little bit of dimension, as well as another element to add to this card. I also added a sign up here, which is a nursery frame, and I have the word baby here. And I also used some of my Spectre Noir shimmer, which really definitely took it up a notch. You can see how it's shining there. And I used my scallop die to stitch die to give it another look as well. And I also layered this card. So this is my card, and then you can see the gold embellishments that I use for the doorknobs for my dresser drawer. So I really love how this turned out. This is one of my favorite cards at the moment. I had so much fun creating this, and inside I left it blank for now, but it still has an area for you to be able to include your information. And so this is my card creation for Lifescraft, and I'm really happy with the turnout for this card. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. And the paper that I use and some of the other elements, if you are wondering, I use the bling right here from Want to Scrap for my doorknobs. I love these, and this is all I have in this this pack right here for the gold that I use for those, and that is the self-adhesive bling. And then also this is the stamp that I use for the wood grain for my dresser drawers to give that extra element look there. And then I also use this die right here from Elizabeth Craft Design, which I absolutely love. And then I'll use the lace trim for my dresser drawer. I use the Rich Cocoa Memento Luxe ink. And then I also use different papers from the Red Collections category to create my card. And this is the Nostalgia paper print here. And the background for my paper, I use this print right here, and this comes from the Paper Studio cardstock collection, which is called Hooray Baby, and that's what this looks like. Beautiful prints, absolutely love it. So you can see it right there, and absolutely gorgeous. So that's how my card was created. I want to thank you guys so much for taking out time to watch this video. Make sure you definitely check out the description box below for Lifescraft information, so that way you guys can definitely check them out and see what they all have to offer. They have a lot of beautiful products on their website. They are fabulous, guys. Make sure you definitely check them out, and make sure you take advantage of that coupon code. That coupon code again is memory, so that way you can save 20% off of your total purchase. Also, if you don't mind, go ahead and subscribe, comment down below, as well as check out my Instagram page, which is Memory Lane Keepsakes 2017. Have a blessed day and happy crafting. Bye bye.